Hey, look at that. We're live.
Hey!
Let's do Hey, look at that.
We're live on Instagram too.
Wow. Alright. So yeah, we'll see if anybody actually joins. That'll be fun.
I mean, if anybody's going to join, it's going to be because, you know, they're going to think it's Louderwire.
Yeah, and then we'll leave immediately.
We got 3, 4.
Nice. Let us know how the
Hey, somebody's happy
audio
to see
comes
us.
through.
Cluter 6468. Hello.
What's up? Yeah, we should probably actually like get back to putting content out there. That's a cool thing we did.
I mean, you know, busy plus. Hey, have there been really that many good headlines to make fun of yet?
Not really. The news is basically like, you know, one person says this thing about coronavirus, and somebody else says something else, and they got in an argument. And that's basically like
Yeah.
all of the headlines. So yeah, not a whole lot going on.
Somebody actually thought we were associated with Loudwire.
Well, yeah, we are. We've gotten like 3 DMs.
Paid.
What's up? Our boy, Cade Larson. What's going on?
So, music.
Yeah, there's like this past week, there's like a couple of singles that came out, and that was like it. Like not a whole lot's coming out these days.
Whoa, they have white hearts now.
They have
For the
white
white
heart.
Yeah, look, it's
Oh.
white.
Huh. That's neat.
Yeah. Wow, we actually have quite a few people joining.
Huh.
But, so what have you guys been listening to here lately?
Yeah, let us know. You have some bands to check out or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
DM us and we'll check them out.
Um,
Probably. What band and song is playing right now?
This is Foundation of Bones by Enterprise Earth. They,
I know they're pretty good.
Yeah, they put this out like a few weeks ago, I think. But it's pretty solid. Yeah, June 19th.
Sounds oddly like a mix of Divisive and Whitechapel.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward Enterprise Earth, I would say. So yeah, I'm not sure if they have like an album in the works or you know. Also, let us know if it's too loud. We didn't check that.
I mean, I think they can hear us just fine.
Yeah.
Maybe not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Turn down just a tad for the YouTubers. Wrong way, buddy. There we go. That's probably good.
Yeah. So yeah, the last time we did this, we got taken off of Instagram because we had people with music. So that's cool. Let us know if you see
Copyright.
this
What a
afterwards.
sham.
Yeah. I don't know. I think most of our mix tonight is like lesser known bands. So
Dude, Cajun
maybe
listening
not.
to Disarmor.
Nice. Pretty brutal, right?
They're like a Christian metal band, I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
Like with that sigil on there and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a new single from Litterbox Massacre. Pretty brutal.
I worry about you from time to time.
I mean, it's a great band. You gotta check them out. If you don't know Litterbox Massacre, get your shit together. Come on.
I'm not too sure everybody's into slam like you are, Nathan.
We can't all be right.
Oh my God. I'll put this here.
Yeah, what are the people saying?
One of the best Instagram pages.
Hey,
We are the best Instagram
nice.
page.
Yeah, look at that. We're one of the best, and we haven't posted anything in like forever.
Whitechapel or Suicide Silence. If you even consider Suicide Silence in between the two of them. You need to get your priorities straight.
I mean, I would say Whitechapel. Though I guess Mitch was still alive and doing stuff with Suicide Silence, I would say there would be more of a competition there. The last album was actually pretty good, though.
Yeah, no, I listened to a little bit of it, like here, and it was actually not bad at all.
Yeah. Like the album before that was where they got all the shit. But like before that, everybody was like, yeah, they're like pretty good. And now everybody's like, oh, fuck those guys. They suck. So I don't know.
I think there's like the whole thing with the emo stuff and all that jazz.
Yeah.
That kind of gave them a bad name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like whenever you told me about them, well, I mean, I already knew about them. Now I was like, oh, they're the emo kids stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of have that like stigma, I guess. But
ooh, here's a good one: Shadow of Intent or Signs of the Swarm.
I don't know. I would probably have to say Shadow of Intent.
Me too.
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't know where you got that, inclination from.
Yeah, did you see? They just dropped like a shitload of merch shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get some. I want their camo shirt. Do you ever wish Saliva was like Trapped or any other metal band?
Have you listened to much Saliva?
I've never heard of them.
They got that song Click Click Boom. You'd probably recognize it. They're like, in that realm though,
Okay, Nathan, this is one for you. Lorna Shore or Vulvodynia?
I'd probably say Vulvodynia. Pretty brutal. That what's it called? Mob Justice. That I think it was the last year they put it out. It was like not the best, but it was still like pretty solid. There's at least like 2 songs that were like what you pretty much expect. So,
hey, I think somebody knows the lyrics. Headstrong, I'll jerk you off.
Oh yeah, and you got a Trapped fan in here. Did you see the video of the dude from Trapped singing the Nirvana song?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
I'd never even listened to Trapped.
Well, Headstrong is like the song you would. That's like the only song you once heard from them. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's yeah. That's the thing that's been going on. It's not like directly related to a pandemic,
Imagine that. Something other than, the pandemic. What is your comment on Metal Grasshopper? That was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, some of it was cringe, some of it was actually like pretty funny.
Yeah.
Still surprised Phil agreed to do that.
Yeah,
I guess, with everything that's going on, he probably doesn't have too much to do. Especially since,
there's a lot of bands that are doing, content they probably wouldn't otherwise. Like, all the dudes are doing, streams and signing up for Cameo and stuff, So, I think at this point, they're like, wait a second. Our main source of income doesn't exist anymore. We need to do something. So they're just kind of grasping at straws.
I mean, if it's not stunts like Phil and some of it, it's just merch.
Yeah.
Merch.
So,
which, I mean, honestly, if you're not spending money on concert tickets, that's what you should be spending your money on.
Yeah.
Because one concert ticket's like 2
shirts. Go out there and buy a shirt for your favorite band.
It's the equivalent of buying a ticket.
Music.
Most disgusting band name.
I don't know. Before we started, we were talking about Angelic Ass Blast. That one's pretty good.
Orphan Stomper.
Yeah, Orphan Stomper's coming up here in a second, I think. Yeah, there's especially when you get into slam, it's just ridiculous.
Visceral Disgorge.
Yeah. what? I don't even know. Like, I guess Necrotic Gore Beast. That one's pretty good.
What's that one about like the goat? I mean, it's not like a black metal thing.
That was that's a song title, but it's like raping a goat while a farmer shoots you with a shotgun or something.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Yeah, the song title is like a paragraph. Yeah. So this is the new Cytotoxin single.
Nice.
So yeah, I feel like if we actually say like what it is, then we might not get fucked over by Instagram.
What is the best of the big five? I think he means the big four thrash metal bands, including. He included Testament.
Oh, including Testament. I mean, I'd still say Slayer. I mean,
I still say Anthrax at this point.
Anthrax.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
they get a lot of hate, but they're really freaking good.
Yeah. Outside of like the albums in the '90s that like weren't like
Attack of the Killer Bees.
What you typically expect from Anthrax, like they're pretty consistent. Like, you know, they're out of the big four. Like the last albums they put out, like For All Kings is probably the best one, I would say.
And I mean, Hardwired was actually there's a lot of bop tracks on there. I've come to realize.
Yeah, I mean, when it came out, there was like 2 or 3 songs, so I probably should like revisit that because there's probably some better stuff on there that I just kind of.
I mean, the title track is absolutely killer.
Yeah, like all the singles they put out, and Spit Out the Bone was real good.
Was Moth Into the Flame a single?
Yeah. Okay. And then what's the like Motorhead tribute song? It's like about Rummy or something.
I don't know.
That one was pretty cool. And then what was the the one that the video is like clips from Lords of Chaos. Is that like shit? What was the name of that song?
Wait, by Metallica?
Yeah, like the video was like whenever they were filming Lords of Chaos, like the scene where they're. Have you seen Lords of Chaos?
No.
Oh, well, it's like the one shot of like Mayhem actually on stage with Dead.
Yeah.
And they like spent an extra day of filming or something for the Metallica video. So it's like the cast of Lords of Chaos dressed up
it's
like
Man
Mayhem.
Unkind.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Dude, this guy knows his stuff.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting video. Like, it didn't really make.
I think I remember it. Was that? I mean, I couldn't remember if it was that one or Moth Into the Flame that had like a bunch of strippers on it at one point or something.
I think that was Moth Into the Flame.
I think that was too. But at the same time, I remember something like that from, Man Unkind.
Yeah, because I think Metallica even put out like a shirt that had like Metallica stylized in like the Mayhem logo. It said like Man Unkind on the back or something.
That's cool. I will rot dismemberment of Myriad.
What?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
If the big four lineup was different and the lineup Upon a Burning Body, Fear Factor, Suicide Silence, and Camel Corps, would you go see the big four show? So, like, is he saying the big four plus one of those guys? Or?
No, I think he's saying, like, if they were, like, considered the big four, like, would you go see that?
Probably not. I mean, Cannibal Corpse and Fear Factory are a big draw. But
yeah, I mean, is Suicide Silence now or Suicide Silence with Mitch? Like, that's a big component, too. But, I mean, yeah, I'd see that. Also, that was the song that just played was Nekrogoblikon's cover of Chop Suey,
which was infinitely better than the original.
And then this is Nuclear Apocalypse by Orphan Stomper.
Good band.
Pretty brutal. Yeah, I found some like metal podcast on like Apple Podcasts, and they do like each episode is a different band, and they just like talk about it, and they're like, oh, this is like my favorite album from them or whatever. But like they don't listen to like thrash, and they were like, hey, we're gonna rank like our new big four, and it was like, I don't even remember who all they had. Like, I think Slipknot they said, and like Bad Wolves. One guy said,
Oh, there's some of those guys.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, it's interesting to hear like other people's viewpoints, but like that was just like not good.
Okay, does the quote unquote new big four have to be from the United States, or can it be from other parts of the world?
No, I think like I don't think that there's going to be like a new big four.
I mean,
like,
yeah, but like
if someone
the
was,
modern big four,
I don't think they have to be. You know, like I think because they have like the big four of like Florida death metal, and then like the big four of like German thrash, and so like there's like segmented off other big fours, you know. But like,
what's the most metal city in the USA? Bay Area, California.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that kind of changes over time, you know. It's like in like the '80s, definitely, but now it's kind of more spread out. Like you don't have to go there to like get signed to a label or anything.
Right.
So
I'd still like consider it this, since that's pretty much the birthplace of like modern heavy metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But before that, it'd be Great Britain, just period.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of thinking, you know, Overkill, Exodus, still going strong. Apparently producing new stuff.
Well, Overkill is from New Jersey.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, but here, I'm just saying like the modern big four, in my opinion. And then you got Creator and Sodom. Sodom, whatever you want to say. However you want to say it.
Whatever. Wados. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think if you were saying like the big four of like new like you know whatever like third wave of thrash or whatever they call it now, like probably like Power Trip, Warbringer, Havoc, and then like I don't know, like Ex Mortis or I don't know.
I'm trying to think of another thrash band besides those three.
Yeah, like the newer, like those are like the big three. Like,
I mean, thrash is a dying thing, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think, you know, everything like after like, you know, 1997, everything just kind of spread out, and it was like, oh, well, we're melodic death metal, and you're brutal death metal, and
you're gent.
We're thrash, and we're, you know, metalcore, and we're deathcore, and then it just kind of like blew up and expanded outwards, and then from there it's just kind of like all the bands were, you know, specific like five depths in on the subgenre scale, and so you end up like you don't have any just like, you know, we're a straightforward
melodic, slamming, we're like, brutal.
Yeah, we're brutal. You know, down tempo,
beat down.
Yeah, you know.
Because I mean, before, you know, you said, oh yeah, I like metal. You know, everybody just assumed you were long-haired, beard, worship Satan, drunk beer every night, partied all day, and like lived in your mom's basement, and you needed to be destroyed. But now it's just like, you know, kind of all over the place. Yeah,
now you've got like the rednecks that are like, oh,
Pantera.
Fuck yeah, Pantera. And you got like the deathcore kids, and you got the death metal dudes. So
then you got your Sabaton people.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, Primal Fear is not bad at all.
Yeah. I haven't listened to a lot, but
from
what I've heard, it's not terrible. Like for power metal, that's probably the best band I've heard so far.
And Blind Guardian, like those two are kind of like the black sheep.
Is Kerry King working on a project?
Apparently,
yeah.
It's not confirmed.
So I think whenever he did his deal with Dean. That was like in his upcoming project. But like I guess unless you had it recorded before, I guess you could record something like you and 3 other guys and a producer.
Yeah.
But like you couldn't tour or anything. So I think a lot of the releases and stuff are getting postponed just because like a band can put out an album but not really like tour on it to support it. Also, this is the new Ingested single, No Half Measures.
Oh, May
Brutal
5th.
stuff.
Jeff Hanneman or Kerry King?
I'd say Hanneman.
Understandable.
What would you say?
It's hard to pick for me, like genuinely, because I don't know.
Like because Kerry King, like honestly, most of his like stuff that he wrote, like just him, is just kind of noodling around, and like Hanneman, like you got like Angel of Death, like you don't have to say anything more.
That's true. Or South of didn't Hanneman write South of Heaven too?
Yeah, like pretty much all like the
Popular
big hits.
stuff.
Yeah, like Raining Blood was. I think it might have been like Hanneman and King, but like pretty much anything that they like play in the set list is not like Repentless was like something that he was involved in pretty much.
So did they like write that before he died?
No, because he died after what was it, Christ Illusion, I think.
Oh, okay.
And
that was the most brutal death I've ever heard of in my life.
Yeah. Because it was like he got bit by a spider, right?
And then
he got like super infected. And then it was supposed to be okay then. And then all of a sudden he just like died.
No, I thought it mixed like the spider, but he like got bit by a spider. Then like all this heavy drinking did something to the infection.
Yeah.
And he just like up and killed over.
I thought that it was supposed to be like, oh, he's doing better. And then all of a sudden he just like died out of nowhere.
I mean, I don't know like if it was suddenly or what. Kerry King can't solo. I mean, I think you just kind of argue that.
I mean, he can noodle around and do some squealy doos, but it depends what your definition of a solo is.
No, apparently Austin, whenever he went and saw Slayer in Nashville, he said like all the solos sounded the same from Kerry King.
Yeah, I mean, it like the outro to Raining Blood was just like ridiculous, like you can't even replicate it. Like that's pretty much a Kerry King solo.
I mean, which to an effect, if you can remember that solo, like that's really awesome.
Yeah,
but like if you can't,
yeah. So I'm interested to see like what his like new stuff sounds like, because I feel like it's probably not gonna be just like straight Slayer. I feel like he's gonna.
I mean, I know for a fact he's got his own ideas.
So I don't know. It might be like a more like Pantera sounding stuff. I don't know.
I mean, like I know people compare like Lamb of God to like Pantera and Slayer coming together. So I'm kind of half wondering if what Kerry's gonna do is it gonna be like Pantera, Lamb of God, and then like a dash of Slayer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to see like who gets to do vocals.
I wonder if he can sing.
I don't know. I don't think he could like sing and play.
Yeah.
Like he might be able to like record vocals and play like separate, like in a live setting. Which I guess maybe he doesn't even have to worry about that now. But like,
he doesn't have to worry about it until apparently 2022.
Yeah,
he's got to own up to a couple albums.
Yeah. So this is I think this is Latin. It's like Pater Abortus by Awaking Memory. Pretty brutal band from like I think they're from like San Francisco, like somewhere in California. Yeah, check them out. Awaking Memory, brutal shit.
Oh yeah, we've done a couple of their songs, haven't we?
Yeah, I think because this is like the third single they've put out recently, so I think we featured him a couple times now. Where are the people saying?
We've missed a lot.
Yeah, we just kind of been talking.
Which is good. That's what this channel needs.
Yeah.
I've got two Pantera tees. I got a PTTTS. Carrie King can't solo and Slayer tone is tiny. That's okay. Slayer tone's tiny. That's just false.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like live, but on the albums at least.
It's booming.
Yeah.
Pantera is great. Yes, they are. We all love our boy Dime.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. Horn is definitely better than Hentai. That's a legit question on here.
Okay.
Are the new glam metal acts? Are there any new glam metal acts, or did Motley Crue breaking up just kill that scene? Steel Panther.
Yeah, there's a couple. Like Steel Panthers are the biggest one. Yeah, I mean it's kind of dying out, I guess.
I know Ben Eller's trying to keep it alive with Skankbanger.
Yeah, I mean it's like old bands playing stuff that came out in like the 80s, and then there's like Steel Panther and a couple other bands.
Yeah,
but like,
I know
it's kind of dying out at this point, I guess.
I know Def Leppard's still going strong.
Yeah, I mean there's like Rat is still doing stuff. Dokken is, or at this point they're not touring or anything.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean there's. I think Skid Row is still doing stuff, right?
Yeah, they toured here about a year ago in Cherokee, North Carolina.
Yeah,
at Harris Cherokee. I wanted to go see that. Them and Great White. I don't understand how half these people are still standing without a walker. But...
Yeah, the other thing about hair metal is like all the bands that are like two lineups are like, hey, we don't like you, so we're gonna do our own band. It's like Jack Russell was Great White, and like whatever,
Yeah.
That seems to like really only happen in hair metal most of the time. Like there was like Venom did that, and like Entombed, but other than that, it's like all hair metal bands. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Like that happened with Rat. I think with Dokken,
what about
George Lynch when started his own band and didn't call it like Dokken 2 or whatever, but.
Yeah, I think he's like with the Lynch Mob now, right?
Yeah. So there was supposed to be like a Dokken Lynch Mob tour, and so it's like Lynch Mob opens for Dokken, and then the encore George Lynch comes out and does like I guess whatever their encore songs are, like Dream Warriors and Breaking the Chains or whatever. But yeah, that I guess isn't happening now.
What's this? So apparently, has something happened with Pat? Pat O'Brien with Cannibal Corpse.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard anything about that in like a year now.
So this guy's asking if he's dead or something. I'm assuming he's saying, assuming that they think he's dead, but I doubt it. I think he's just kind of laying low now because finding a ton of guns and a few human skulls in your house isn't necessarily the best publicity stunt.
Yeah.
I mean, for Cannibal Corpse, it's one thing, but just in general, it's not a great thing.
Yeah. All right, so this is the new single from Within Destruction, No Way Out.
And then someone asked about our thoughts on the new Lamb of God. I honestly thought it was pretty good. Like, I've listened to a little bit of everything from Lamb of God, and like, I know what they kind of like their signature sound like and everything. So, like, if you like Lamb of God, you'll love that album. I don't necessarily like Lamb of God's style, but I can appreciate it.
Yeah, I think, like, the main criticism anybody can give it is, like, they didn't try anything new, but at the same time, like, if they had been like, hey, we're going to do, like, clean vocals in a Lamb of God song, then people would be like, fuck you, this sucks. So, I think, like, it's pretty much the best thing they could have put out.
And like at this point, especially the tours not happening, it is a very bad time to experiment because if nobody likes your stuff, you're not going to get any like streams or anything. So there goes like any revenue from that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like. Oh gosh, isn't Chris Alder still with him? I think, or did he go his own way?
So he left in like 2017, I think. Because the first time I saw Lamb of God, he was still with him, and he left like right after that too.
Okay, because I know Martin Morton's still with them, and then who else is it?
I think John Campbell is still playing bass. What's the new drummer's name?
I don't know, but I'm just wondering about guitars because it's mainly their guitar work that, like, I don't have a problem with it. It's just not the most appealing thing because it's always few open chords and then you've got the in between it. I mean, it's good, but not like appealing to me.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what they've come to be known for.
Yeah.
So,
which I mean, it gets them fans and everything. So keep doing what you're doing.
One thing that I kind of been thinking about, and I think Jamie Josta said something about it on his podcast the other day. But like, if pretty much the only shows that can happen are like 50 capacity shows that are like some local band, like that pretty much means people that wouldn't usually go to see like some local band are gonna go see them just because they can't see anybody else. So like, there's probably gonna be like a lot of local bands that kind of blow up because of all this.
They're either gonna prosper or die. That's like pretty much the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I would be kind of surprised if it was like, this is the only metal show I can go to, but these guys suck, so I'm not gonna go. Like, I feel like people would go no matter what at this point.
I mean, like, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. So I mean, they'll at least like be able to keep playing and make money and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that will be good for them at least.
Hopefully,
yeah.
I think Metallica can play just for 50 people.
Yeah, because a lot of bands.
Hey, you got a little battery.
Oh, jeez. Did it fuck up the stream?
I don't think so. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, yeah. I'll see whenever it comes back up. There we go.
Yeah, we've got like 30 minutes left, I guess.
Right at 30 minutes.
So yeah. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? Have you seen much about like drive-in concerts or anything?
So I know they're starting to become a thing in Europe.
Yeah.
I haven't heard like who's doing them or anything like that.
Yeah, there was a drive-in concert that got announced at the drive-in that's like close to us.
Oh yeah. I forget who's doing it. Some Christian or country band.
Well, there's two. So like Blake Shelton is doing like a string concert. Yeah. So he's not like actually there. It's probably like recorded footage from 2 years ago. It's just playing. And then what's the name of it? Like Casting Crowns.
Yeah.
I think is like doing a full like drive-in tour. So I don't know how they can pull that off because I'm pretty sure there was all kinds of guidelines put out about like if you're touring, you got to basically like reduce your tour bus to half capacity, so you have to have 2 buses and everything. So I mean, I guess
they can make it work.
They can pull it off, I guess. I don't know.
I just don't like the idea of a drive-in concert.
Yeah,
like that's I don't want to do that.
If they're actually there, I can see like kind of the appeal, but at the same time, I don't know.
I mean, if we get to like 2021 and still no concert, and Whitechapel says, "Hey, we're gonna go play at the drive-in down here next to Townsend," I would go at that.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you're a big enough fan, you would go no matter what.
Mhm.
But
Push comes to shove.
yeah. The other thing is, so the way they're doing ticketing, it's like $115 for your car, and you can have like up to 6 people, right? So that comes out to like $20 a person if you have 6 people, and then you can like get out of the car and like sit in like your designated parking spot. So like, I guess that's like the best way they could go about doing it for like a drive-in concert thing. But I don't know, because I guess they probably don't want to do like individual tickets, just because like if somebody doesn't have 6 people in their car, they still make just as much money, So
I mean, they could probably do like $40 car flat rate, just to like cover pretty much everybody, give or take.
Yeah, I think because the problem is you can only have like, depending on the size you're driving, you only have like 300 cars there. So if you're gonna make like as much money as you would at like a venue, you can't just have like 1,000 individual people come in.
Mm-hmm.
So you sold like regular ticket price per vehicle, and that's only like 300 people as compared to if you had So I don't know. I feel like they could do it like each individual person buys a ticket, but at the same time, I don't know.
It's realistic but unrealistic at the same time.
Yeah. I think you missed what the last one was. So that last song was Chains of Agony by Upon a Burning Body. And this is COVID 666 by Brujeria. Brutal stuff. What are people talking about now?
Do you believe the Dark Throne will play live someday? They can now put a camera and play some music at the studio for Satan's sake.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I guess especially with like more like black metal and stuff, like if you're doing a streamed concert, you could do like more special effects type stuff that would look cool like, to a camera, but wouldn't in person,
I mean, that's kind of black metal appeal.
Yeah. I saw somebody was like bashing black metal, talking about like you go to a concert and they're just like standing there like not moving, playing. Well, you don't really go to see like, hey, that's the guy that plays guitar. You go to see like, hey, they just like ripped the head off a goat or whatever,
or they just sacrificed a person.
Yeah, or like you go to see like all the fire and shit or whatever, Like the band is a component, but you're not like,
it's a show.
Whoa, that guy is jumping around and stuff. It's like, whoa, there's like some crazy shit going on.
Whoa, they just sprayed me in pig's blood.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
But, I mean, Inner Circle was kind of like that happy medium one about it. So,
yeah. Because they have like the blood stuff at the beginning, and then it's just kind of like, hey, we're up here like playing and stuff now.
And the singer's like, he's actually pretty funny.
Yeah. So I mean, they've kind of got it figured out on like a lower budget scale at least, because they can't really have like pyro and stuff, I mean,
I'm sure they did. They go balls to the wall with it.
Yeah. What else has been going on?
Do you guys think Trump is not going to get reelected? I actually saw a Fox poll that said Biden's ahead of Trump.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that we really need to get into politics.
No, we don't. But just a little thing. Oh, great. They're getting into it on the live stream, though. Want to watch the mayhem real quick?
I don't know. This might end very badly.
I mean, worse. It's gonna probably be like 2 people just going at it for a little bit, and then one will leave because they get mad.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the new Gutrectomy single, "Slaughter the Innocent." This is actually a pretty brutal track. There's like a 2-step beat at one point, which like that I don't really pay attention as much, but that might be like one of the first songs I've heard like a 2-step beat slam. So that's neat.
So what's exactly a 2-step beat?
Like you'll hear it, but like it's like a hardcore thing. Like the hardcore dancers do like the like.
I know, like
I mean,
you shuffle
yeah,
around your feet and
yeah.
then like you do the woolly woo with your arms.
It's just like the standard beat, like it's like knocked loose, like that kind of stuff. So like, it was weird to hear it in this, but like, it was also like kind of cool, you know.
It started, Nathan. It started.
Jeez.
Oh, this is fun to watch, though.
Okay.
It is.
I don't know. Was that all they're talking about now?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, guys, could you please keep this on a metal-related level?
Yeah,
Please and thank you.
This is the 2-step beat right here.
I hear that a lot in just a lot of music, period.
Yeah. Yeah. Has who's the dude who was taking like clips of the old Trumpster, and he would like take like certain words and he would like have him sing like
like the
Suey by System
that
of a
was
Down
fun.
or whatever.
That was
Yeah,
good.
that guy needs to do some more stuff.
Dude, he used to do it with Demolisher, like the breakdown and everything.
Yeah, because Lamb of God with it might have been Checkmate, like the first single, but like they put out a video that was like that with like all kinds of politicians, and that was like before the song even came out.
That's some talent, though,
So-
to do that with all like a whole bunch of people. I mean, it's kind of easy to do it one, but hey, you know, this is something we can get behind. Alexei Leho for president. I could get behind that.
I mean, I don't think that he like meets the qualifications. Like he wasn't.
Those are just suggestions.
Okay. Yeah, what's he up to? He's what's the
Bodum
name?
after midnight.
Yeah.
Dude, so many people around here know who Children of Bodom is. Like, whenever I'm at work, you know, last place you'd expect metal people. I will get 3 or 4 people per day come to me be like, dude, nice Children of Bodom shirt. They're sick. I'm like, how do you guys know about these people?
All right, so this is the new Kataklysm single that came out like last week, the Killshot. I don't know, is it still like coming through on Instagram?
Yeah.
It's like kind of quiet here.
I mean, okay, yeah, you probably won't be able to hear it there for
Yeah.
a split second.
I don't know.
It's a quiet intro. Don't worry about it. You'll hear it in a second.
It's probably better though because last time we did this, Instagram fucked us over. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Triple corpse hammer blow.
Okay.
Is that like a Cannibal Corpse song, or
I don't know. It's probably like his slam band that no one's heard of or something.
honestly, that'd be a sick slam band name.
So what else is there to talk about?
It's apparently the best Children of Bodom song.
Oh,
Say Never Look Back is my vote off
Yeah,
her new
I
album.
think,
I love it.
my favorite album is Hate Breeders. I think what's oh jeez. It's whatever the one something about Bodom or whatever that's on that one.
Oh, Silent Night Bodom Night.
Yeah, that's the one.
I think that's like
pretty
one,
sick.
besides Needle 24/7, that's their most famous.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can check. I guess we'll see.
But no, most the people I talk to at work that know Children of Bodom, they'll sometimes know about the split, sometimes they don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I was hoping to get a few recognitions about my Death Clock show, but since it's Adult Swim, but can't have everything you want, I guess.
No. Yeah, that's crazy because like I've got like 2 or 3 coworkers that are like into metal.
Mm-hmm.
And like one dude is into more like metalcore hard, like he wears a Knock Loose shirt every once in a while. And there's one guy who like went to see Whitechapel like when they were like a local band, and he's into like deathcore pretty much. And he likes like Behemoth. And then like my supervisor is more of like a thrash guy. Like he likes Megadeth a lot. Yeah, pretty cool. Whenever you're working somewhere and like the people that are there are like also into metal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't they hand you the aux quite a bit?
So the main like audio system, they have to use like it's not pre-programmed, but it's like separate like radio company or whatever. And there's a website you can go to and see like the stations they can pick from and stuff. And they have it on like the pop whatever hot FM top hits station. But it's like a weird mix of stuff. It's like you'll get Huey Lewis, and then you'll get Katy Perry. It's like all over the board. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But then like if you're doing something like the back, you can hook up to like a Bluetooth speaker, blast whatever.
Because I thought at one point you got like an amp cabinet, and like
now they like the DeWalt Bluetooth speakers, they're like huge. They're like pretty loud. So this is the new Skeletal Remains single, Illusive Divinity.
Somebody wants to meet us in real life.
Huh. Okay.
I didn't know we were like that kind of celebrity.
Who is it?
It's a guy named Duck Lord 674.
Huh. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know. He probably doesn't want to say where he is. That'd be kind of weird to put that out on the internet. Even though I guess we kind of did that a little bit. I don't know.
I mean, like, everybody knows Whitechapel's from Knoxville. Or everybody knows, like, Cannibal Corpse is from Tampa.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like,
I don't know.
Ask us questions or something. Keep the conversation going. This has been the best stream we've had. Period.
Yeah, this is like the best one we've had in like the past month.
Wow, really, Nathan? Thanks, Nostradamus. Didn't realize that. That was a pretty cool Judas Priest album.
Yeah. That was a concept album, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, whenever people say concept album, do they mean like the whole album has like a singular theme to it?
Yeah, it's like Young's Viking by a monomorph. Like the whole album is like telling a story about whatever, like the lyrics kind of follow a theme.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, like Rush 2112 is like a pretty popular like concept album.
Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Yeah. So all right, so first like show after all the lockdown stuff, what's like the best lineup for you? What would you say?
So like the Lamb of God tour, duh. But like if I had to construct my own,
you get to say like we'll say like
How many bands do I get?
so you get like a headliner that does like a 2-hour set,
Okay.
and you get like 2 like big name bands that are jeez, I think we fucked up again. Alright, we got like 10 minutes. So yeah, you get like a headliner
and 2
that
guys.
does like a 2-hour set or like an hour and a half, and you get 2 bands that do like say 45-minute sets, and you get an opener that does like a 30-minute set.
Okay,
so 4 bands.
Opener. Huh. My opener. You see, that's a tough one because you can either start really strong or you can just like start so weak and go from there. Like, it's a hard choice. Probably the Guild to open.
Okay.
And then next up would be Slaughter to Prevail. And then Shadow of Intent, then Whitechapel.
Then Whitechapel headline.
Yeah.
Let's see. I would say for me, see, I mean, if you were gonna like market the tour, you would want it to be like pretty much in the same subgenre. If it was just like a one-off show, you could do like.
I mean, like, you may just sound like what's my dream lineup right here, right now.
You could say like Havoc opening, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty sick. And then do I don't know. The Dark Prison Massacre with like a 45-minute set. I don't know. It'd probably be better to do like Dark Prison Massacre opens.
That's a very big jump.
And then do like Hatebreed, because they couldn't do more than like an hour set anyways. And then I don't know, headlining, I guess Whitechapel by default, but if not Whitechapel, oh shit, no, I'm redoing my list. It's gonna be like straight like death metal. So you got Dark Prison Massacre opens, right?
Right.
And then we're gonna do so like alright, so Black Dahlia Murder, and then shit. I came up with a good question. Let's see.
Where's Slaughter to Prevail in the mix? Because I know that's going to be there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so we'll say you got Dark Prison Massacre opens.
Okay.
Slaughter to Prevail. And then do like, I don't know. I was going to say Black Dahlia, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. This is a tough one. I don't know. I got it. All right. One Biscuit opens.
Oh my god.
All right. And they play Break Stuff 10 times. And that's their 30-minute set. So then after that, you've got Dark Prison Massacre.
Nathan, why are you doing this to yourself?
And then you've got Slaughter to Prevail, and then headliner Dying Fetus.
You see, I almost said Dying Fetus, but I was like, you know what? Let's go with people that have like released stuff recently.
Well, I think when did Wrong One to Fuck With come out?
Is that their latest? I thought it was Reign Supreme.
No. Because that was like 2018, I guess, no? 2017. Jeez.
It's been 3 years, bud.
So yeah, I mean they're probably about due for a new album. I don't know. I would say most bands are probably like writing stuff now because they can't tour or anything.
Yeah, or they're just like, Metallica, new music,
Yeah.
S&M2 on DVD, folks.
That was just the Louderwire headline. It was like the clickbaity new Metallica, and then you read the actual article and it's like, oh, it's just that thing that came out like a year ago, and you can buy it on CD now.
Okay, what is more of a mistake? The fact that they did S&M2 like they did, or the fact they're releasing it?
I mean, I think... So, how many songs did they do for S&M2?
Somewhere around 12.
Yeah, because like the first one, it was like 20.
Yeah,
right?
no, it was all of their best songs.
Yeah, and they also had like 2 new songs. So I feel like if they had done like 2 new songs and then done like, because that was like the first show they had ever done where they played 1 song from every album, right? That was like the big deal. So they could do like 2 songs from every album or something, something like that.
Yeah.
And I do something from Lulu too. Throw in The View just for the heck of it. So at S&M2, they didn't do the new songs from S&M, or did they?
No, they just did like
I don't know,
All Within My Hands,
I guess that
Unforgiven
doesn't count.
3
Yeah.
of all things.
Like, if they really wanted to, they could have done like Unforgiven 2, Unforgiven 3, like straight back to back to back. And like,
oh, do they flow like that though?
No, they could like rearrange like the outros and intros.
Yeah.
Like that would have been cool. Like
Mm-hmm.
the Unforgiven 2 is cool. Like 3 kind of sucks. But if they
gotta have the all 3.
Yeah, if they did it in like a chunk like that, like the Unforgiven trilogy, and it's like a 12-minute long song or whatever, like that would have been cool.
Okay, honestly, they did All Within My Hands. Like, that was actually pretty well done. So I would have actually swapped that for Nothing Else Matters.
Yeah, I mean, I think, no, what they should have done, right, is one of their new...
Blackened.
No, the new song, one of the new songs they do for S&M2 is Unforgiven, right? Unforgiven 4. And they do it as like the end.
Nathan,
right?
They can't beat Unforgiven. Much more to death than they have. There's no more horse to beat to death.
If they were going to do Unforgiven with the number 4, then that would be like the time to do it. Right?
I mean, yeah.
They work them all in like one long quadrilogy, and Unforgiven is like the final nail in the coffin, and they play it like live, like the twice, because they did S&M2 twice.
Mm-hmm.
Play it live twice, record it, put it out there, and that's it. Don't put it on like an actual album. Like that would be the way to do it.
I mean, this S&M didn't even deserve its own album.
Yeah.
Because I mean, 1 was really well done. All Within My Hands was well done. Outlaw Tour was really well done.
Well, I mean, they did 1 at the first S&M.
Yeah.
So like, I guess they probably couldn't like. You can't do a Metallica show and not put like Inner Sandman and Master of Puppets or whatever.
Yeah, like
but
you can't
still,
do
like,
1 Master of Puppets, Enter Sandman, or Nothing Else Matters.
Yeah.
You can't not do that.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would have been better if they had tried to like
spread it out,
diversify a little bit more.
I mean, they always close the same, no matter what tour they do, just because that stuff is so famous. And like, you kind of have to do it because that's why some people are there. So you got to, appease the people that pay $1,000 to hear Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Because like, they're not going to care if they play, Harvester of Sorrow, Blackened, Fight Fire with Fire, Kill 'Em All, like, all that kind of stuff. They're not going to care, and they're going to feel like they wasted their money.
All right, we ran out of music, I think.
Oh, we got we have a minute left.
We'll see what happens here. It's just
somebody name a song.
Beginning.
Just name it.
Oh,
it's got to be metal, though.
We're just gonna see whatever you find here.
I told somebody to name a song, so.
I don't know. They'll only get like the first 20 seconds of it if they name it. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with this, I guess.
What is it?
This is Eclipse by Brand of Sacrifice to close this out. And
They're actually really cool.
It might not even kick in by the time it ends, so we'll see. I can't tell.
We have like 30 seconds left.
Something like that. Pause due to poor connection. Or just end?
Yeah, it's ended.
Nice. Okay.
Dude, we have like 84 people watch this.
Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and hold on. Okay. Thanks for watching. We'll be back sometime soon.